What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Freedom Fire Podcast, where we want to stoke the flames of freedom every single day. And ladies and gentlemen, there's just some days where you wake up in the morning and it just feels like you're winning. And this is one of those days. We have this story that was developing over the weekend from the Post-Millennial. Must watch. Crowd goes wild and chants USA as Jason Aldean refuses to be canceled. Plays the Antifa BLM song, Try That in a Small Town. If you do not know who Jason Aldean is, or if you have been living under a rock, you need to go listen to this guy. He put out the song Try That in a Small Town. He's a country music star. He's been around for a really long time. I mean, my dad used to play him in the car growing up. I mean, this guy's been around forever. You got to go listen to him. Incredible song. This guy put out this song, he's a country music star, stating, look, we're sick of the violence. We're sick of the riots in our streets. We're sick of our cities being burned down. And now he's being attacked for it. Let's read. During his show in Cincinnati, Ohio, Friday night, country singer Jason Aldean addressed the controversy surrounding his song, Try That in a Small Town, by telling the screaming crowd that he is a proud American and wants to see this country restored to what it once was before all this BS started happening to us. In the video from the show, Aldean said, I love my country, I love my family, and I will do anything to protect that. They began to chant USA before he addressed cancel culture. In this day and age, cancel culture is a thing. It's something where if people don't like what you say, they try and make sure they can cancel you, which means try to ruin your life, ruin everything, he said. One thing I saw this week was a bunch of country music fans that can see through a lot of the BS, all right? I saw country music fans really like I've never seen before, and that was pretty bad, I'm sorry, guys. Family-friendly show. Not going to cuss. Pretty to watch. I got to say, thank you guys so much. Aldean told the crowd that he had people ask him if he would play the controversial song. He said, people that come to my shows, you guys know what I'm about. You know what I stand for. I have never shied away from that at all, he continued. And I know a lot of you guys grew up like I did. You kind of have the same values, the same principles that I have, which is we just want to take our kids to a movie and not have to worry about some a-hole coming in there and shooting up the theater, Aldean concluded before launching into the controversial song. Country artist Cody Johnson came out in defense of Aldean at his show on Friday night as well. He told Aldean to keep it up, brother. You do you, before telling the crowd, if being patriotic makes you an outlaw, then by God, I will be an outlaw. And of course, the left is absolutely losing it over this song. They're losing it. They're losing their ever-loving minds because they can't stand to live in a culture, to live in a world where the right is slowly wringing away control of the culture away from them. Because here's the reality. The left in this country has largely controlled the culture of this country for a long time. You look at Hollywood, you look at the music industry, you look at all of that. For the longest time, it has all been left-wing trash. You look at every single rap song, violence, money, drugs, guns, killing people. That's hip-hop right there. Gang violence. That's all they care about. I mean, my God, even Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift went from, sweet country girl to, talking about sex in nearly all her songs. And homosexuality and all this stuff. Why? It's because the industry, this left-wing built industry, is built to push people in that direction. And they're extremely pissed that we would dare come along and try to take that from them. This is I want to share with you a video from The View This is what the people on The View had to say. Let's watch. Oh, I apologize, guys. I need to turn the volume up here. Let me just go ahead and check to make sure that this is not muted. Oh, it was. I'm glad I checked that. All right.
For the video of his song, Not in a Small Town, which critics are saying is racist. It's got racist lyrics, and images.
Saying the lyrics, not in a small town, saying the lyrics, don't come to our town and burn our city down because we will defend our city. We will defend our city. We will defend our families. We will defend our communities. Saying that is racist? Defending your community from being burned to the ground and your business owners from being beaten in the street to death, which happened over 30 times during the BLM riots, that's racist to say that you'll defend your communities? Huh. Let's continue.
Aldean says the song's about unity. Here's South Dakota Kristi Noem defending him. Here's a clip.
I am shocked by what I'm seeing in this country with people attempting to cancel this song and cancel Jason. I think a lot of times people that go out and fight every day on these important issues and have an opinion and remember the freedom and liberty that this country was founded on get persecuted from it. And we're seeing that with the Aldeans right now and the songwriters that work so hard on this. And I just want them to know that we support them. We love them. Thank you for writing a song that America can get behind. And boy, keep singing, keep playing. And if you want to come to South Dakota, I'll let you play anywhere.
You'll let them play anywhere? You own South Dakota now? Listen, there are lyrics in the song, and I think, he talks about life in a small town, and it's different, and he shows these images. He's got folks from the Black Lives Matter movement, and he's talking about people taking care of each other. And I find it so interesting that it never occurred to Jason or the writers that that's what these folks were doing. They were taking care of the people in their town because they didn't like what they saw. Just like you.
Oh, see, right there is the lie. Right there. Because I was around for the BLM riots. I had a buddy who was there. Who was there photographing the entire thing. His name is Joshua Soto. He's a young photographer and whatnot. Incredible work. If you ever meet the guy, he does incredible work. But yeah, I was around for those times, and I remember hearing the stories about how people were coming in for a BLM protest or a BLM riot. It would eventually turn into, and they were people who did not live in those cities. They were people coming from across the country to come to a city so that they could burn things down. So that they could specifically go into that town that they did not live in and destroy things. Burn the city to the ground. Beat business owners in the streets until they literally died on the sidewalk. So no, these people were not rioting and burning things to the ground so they could, quote unquote, take care of their communities. They're not taking care of anything. In fact, there was multiple videos of white people at these BLM riots going around burning things, and the black people who lived in those neighborhoods were telling them, hey, stop burning our cities down. But no, they kept going. These rioters did not live in these cities. They weren't taking care of their communities. It's a lie. But of course, that's what the left has to do. They have to lie. They have to lie. This is what they've built their empire on. But now that we have the internet, now that we have the ability to see past the veil, to see past their lies, it's no longer working. Kind of like this. Let me share with you what this dingus had to say. Tennessee State Rep claims Jason Jason Aldean song normalizes racist violence and is a quote-unquote lynching anthem. Oh, gosh. This is from Fox News, by the way. Let's read. Tennessee State Rep Justin Jones called out country star Jason Aldean, describing his "Try That" in a goodness gracious, English is hard. "Try That in a Small Town" song as a lynching anthem. Okay, let's just read. Jones joined CNN's Caitlin Collins on Wednesday and said the song must be condemned. This song is about normalizing racist violence. There's literally nothing in here that's racist. Not a single racist word, not a single racist slur. It's literally just saying, if you come to our city, if you come to our small community, to burn it down, to destroy everything we've built, to destroy our community, we're going to defend it. We're going to defend ourselves. That's it. That's it. That's the whole premise of the song. But like I said, they have to lie. This song is about normalizing racist violence, vigilantism, and white nationalism. And it is by glorifying a South that we're moving forward from and that we're trying to move forward from in Tennessee, Jones said. This is a lynching anthem. Oh my goodness. I can't. It's so funny how they try to twist and turn and writhe all over the place to try to lie about these things, man, because they can't live in a world where the right could have control over the culture, because that world, in their eyes, is a world where they have no power. They don't care about progressivism. In many ways, the left has been pushing us back, not progressing us forward. You got the Democrats out in California several years ago tried to take the civil rights portion of their state constitution out of the state constitution, which would have allowed them to discriminate in their laws against certain groups of people based on race. Does that sound to you guys like we're moving forward as a society? No. But of course, they had some reason for it that they just gave all kind of excuses. In reality, it just comes down to the fact that, they are the real racists. But let's continue. Because we see what's happening in this nation, I was expelled for challenging gun violence. This song is about this proliferation of guns in our communities, of violence, of taking things into our own hands. When we feel threatened, bid people, when they feel different than us, this is shameful and we must condemn it, he continued. Jones was expelled from the legislature in April after he participated in a gun control protest on the Tennessee House floor. He was reinstated roughly a week after he was expelled. He said the song normalized gun extremism. Guys, this is the reality of the situation that we live in our society today. These people are liars. Okay? They will continue to lie about everything that the right is doing. What we must do as the right, or as people who wish to just have a normal freaking country away from the psychosis that is the left, continue to push our art, continue to push our traditional values out into the world in whatever way that may seem. If it's a song, if it's a movie, if it's a TV show that we're making, whatever, we have to continue to push these things out, because right now, obviously, they're being successful. Look at Sound of Freedom by Angel Studios. They're about to pass $125 million. $125 million from a very small studio. Out here completely destroying and beating out big time major films by major studios. Disney, Universal Studios, major movies getting absolutely whooped by this small studio, Angel Studios, and this incredible movie, Sound of Freedom. Look, guys, we have to continue to push that forward. We need more music like this. We need more traditional songs like this, pushing traditional conservative values. And we got to block out the idiots, because the idiots are going to scream either way. The left is going to lose their mind either way. Anything that they don't like, anything that they perceive to be against them in any way whatsoever, they pop their top, okay? They lose their ever freaking mind, okay? Their heads freaking explode, okay? That's the reality. So I say we all just, let them lose their minds over there, way over there off in the distance, and we just continue to do our thing, okay? Because doing our thing is clearly working. It's clearly valued in this country. There's clearly people who have been looking for this type of thing in their lives. These types of values, these types of conservative morals and values in their life. There's clearly people who are out there looking for these things, and they value it when they see it. We have to continue to push forward. We have to continue to put our values and our morals out into society, because clearly people like it. Guys, we have to continue to win. We've had several victories with all of the boycotts on Bud Light and Target and several different businesses. Sorry, they're not coming to me at this set. Ben & Jerry's, several different boycotts have been extremely successful. We've had several different conservative businesses that are taking off, and we've had several movies, and now music is getting big. Guys, we are winning. We are gaining major victories in the culture war. And this is a culture war. You need to understand that. This is a war. And if we don't continue to fight, if we allow these left-wing, bums like this idiot to win, if we allow their lies to get to us, then we're going to give up and we're going to lose. And all this garbage that we've been seeing in our society, abortions up into and including birth, which is absolutely insane. I'm sorry. That's you have psychosis if you do that. Sorry. Not sorry. You look at the sex change operations being done on children, which is permanently mutilating their bodies. That is what the left has to offer. Okay? That is what the left puts on a society. Degeneracy. Cities being burned to the ground. Children being mutilated. An increase in sex trafficking of children at our southern border. I wonder why the left was so upset about that Sound of Freedom movie. I don't know. Tell me down in the comments why you think they're so upset about it. But yeah, guys, we got to keep moving forward. We got to keep moving forward. Don't get distracted by the lies. Keep doing our thing. Keep winning. I'm going to leave it there, guys. I'll have another show coming for you guys on Wednesday. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment down in the comment section, and share this show with your friends. Follow me on all the socials down in the description, and hit that notification bell so that you can be notified whenever we put out new videos. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.